from Eurovision Austria did it again.
Yeah, third time, right? The trophy's headed back to Vienna.
Exactly, JJ, with Wasted Love. What a performance.
Incredible. But there's so much more to unpack here than just the final score.
Oh, absolutely.
We've been digging into the CNN report from the grand final, and it's got layers.
Right, like the winning song itself, the runner-up story.
The politics, which is always kind of bubbling under the surface. And even that unexpected stage disruption.
Yeah, we definitely need to talk about that. So you might know who won, but this deep dive, it's about giving you the context, right?
Yeah.
What made this year stand out?
Exactly. What CNN reported from being there, the things beyond just the headlines.
Okay, so let's get into it, starting with the winner, Austria's JJ.
Right. So JJ and Wasted Love, CNN called it an operatic pop anthem.
Operatic pop, yeah, that's an interesting description.
It is, isn't it? That mix of classical vocal skill with a pop structure, it obviously hit the mark.
It makes you think, is that kind of technical singing coming back more? Or is Eurovision just a place where it can really shine?
Good question. I think maybe both. And JJ's background fits that perfectly classically trained Austrian Filipino.
With remarkable vocals, as CNN put it.
Yeah, clearly serious talent there. It wasn't just, a catchy song.
And the staging, the shipwreck, that seemed quite pointed.
Definitely not just background fluff. I mean, think about it, a shipwreck visual for a song called Wasted Love.
Ah, okay, yeah. Devastation, loss.
Exactly. Maybe resilience, too, surviving the wreck. It likely gave the song's emotion a whole other dimension for the audience, visually.
Really shows how important the whole package is now. The visuals, the story.
Totally. And JJ seems quite genuine about it all. Before the final, they mentioned feeling humbled and honored.
And wanting to keep making that kind of music.
Right. That sincerity, it probably resonates with people.
And the song itself had personal meaning.
Yeah, apparently written about a tough year, dealing with wasted, unreciprocated love.
That vulnerability, it can really connect.
Absolutely. Plus, Austria's last win was Conchita Wurst back in 2014.
Right, quite a while ago.
So this feels like a pretty big moment for them again. A new chapter, maybe.
Definitely a strong return. Okay, now let's shift to the runner-up, Israel's Yuval Raphael.
Yes, with New Day Will Rise. And the context here, reported by CNN, is, it's incredibly powerful.
For a personal story.
Exactly. Being a survivor of the Hamas attacks on October 7th,
wow,
singing a song called New Day Will Rise after experiencing that, it just adds this immense weight,
It absolutely does. It really goes beyond just a song contest entry.
It speaks to resilience, hope, against just unimaginable difficulty. Really makes you think about personal stories in these huge events.
A real reminder that these are people, not just performers. CNN also noted Estonia came third.
Yep, Estonia third and San Marino was last.
Okay, but outside the top and bottom, the sheer variety is always a big part of Eurovision, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. It's like a snapshot of Europe's, everything. The report mentioned a Latvian ethno-pop group, a six-piece using folk chants and fairy tale imagery. You can almost picture that, right?
Yeah, that blend of old and new.
And then you had a Ukrainian group that was apparently glam rock inspired, completely different vibe.
Shows the range. And there are always the slightly more quirky ones too.
Oh yeah. CNN mentioned an Estonian artist doing a sort of gimmick about Italian coffee culture.
Huh. See, Eurovision embraces that too.
It's part of the whole experience. And then there was an Albanian double act with a track called Zgerm.
Zgerm.
Yeah, described as haunting and a big fan favorite apparently, even if it didn't win.
Shows how much taste varies. Lots can find an audience there.
Totally. Which kind of leads us into the whole political and social side of things. It's always there.
Right. CNN noted that, despite the EBU saying it's apolitical, it's always tangled up with the continent's tensions.
It really is. I mean, it's huge on the LGBTQ plus calendar, which is significant socially, right? A platform for celebration.
Absolutely.
But then politically, the bans on Russia and Belarus after the Ukraine invasion, that's geopolitics directly impacting the contest.
No escaping it. And this year, the controversy around Israel's participation because of the war in Gaza, CNN covered that too.
Yeah, and it even spilled into the arena, didn't it? With Palestinian flags being visible during Israel's performance.
Apparently, yeah. Following a rule change by the EBU, the European Broadcasting Union.
It's such a tricky line for them to walk, isn't it? Allowing flags, but trying to keep things non-political otherwise.
A real balancing act. Shows how these global issues just intersect with culture and entertainment.
It really does. It reflects the complexities of Europe itself.
And then amidst all that,
Mm-hmm.
the music, the voting,
Mm-hmm.
there was that stage disruption.
Right. At the end of Israel's performance, CNN reported a man and a woman tried to, storm the stage.
Seriously, what happened?
Well, the report said one of them threw paint, actually hit a crew member.
Oh no. Was the person okay?
Yeah, thankfully. The EBU confirmed the crew member was fine, no one else hurt. But still.
Wow, yeah. That really shows the intensity of feeling around some entries.
Definitely. A reminder of the security needed, I guess, and how unpredictable things can be.
For sure. On a totally different note, CNN also mentioned that Celine Dion rumor.
Ah, yes. The rumor she might appear.
Who won for Switzerland way back in '88? Big Eurovision royalty, like ABA.
It would have been amazing, wouldn't it? A real full circle moment.
Yeah, but didn't happen in the end.
No. But even the rumor kind of highlights Eurovision's legacy, how it can launch these massive careers.
True. So looking back at the CNN report, this whole Eurovision 2025 picture is pretty complex.
Yeah, you've got Austria's big win with that operatic pop sound.
Israel's really moving runner-up performance, loaded with context.
All the different musical styles from across the continent.
The unavoidable political stuff simmering underneath.
And even that moment of actual drama with the stage incident.
So for you listening, if you wanted more than just the winner, this deep dive, drawing on CNN's coverage, hopefully gives you that richer picture.
Exactly. The context, the memorable bits, the stuff that made this year's final what it was, beyond just the scores.
And it does leave you wondering, doesn't it? With this blend of music, national pride, sometimes controversy, what does Eurovision's enduring appeal really say about European culture and identity today?
That's a great question to ponder. It's definitely more than just a song contest.